Right, I think we're all good to go now. Yeah, let's move on to Donkey Kong Land. Now, this is a game that I played a long time ago. It is the Game Boy. I guess you could say it's the Game Boy companion game to Donkey Kong Country on SNES. And someone actually colorized this, and you can play it on the Game Boy Color. So we're going to be playing it on there with like the extra colors on it. I remember this game being kind of fun for Game Boy, but it's also one of those games that probably hasn't aged as well as the original Donkey Kong Country. But I don't think it's like the worst game ever. Like, I know some people really hate this game, but I don't think it's as bad as some people say it is. But I am aware that it can be one of those games that can be a bit annoying if you don't know what you're doing. So with that, let's get started. Also, you might have noticed I've got like a little banners going on there because this game is in like Game Boy Color sort of like resolution. Right, here it is. For patch options on the menu, press... I think it said for the patch options, press select on the overworld or something like that. I don't know if you saw that there when I booted up the game, but I just saw it in time. So I did test this just to make sure it was working, and yeah, it does seem like it's working fine. So one difference I noticed that when I tested this off the stream is that it actually tells you the name of the area in the bottom corner, Jungle Jaunt. But it didn't do that in the original game, like there was no title of the level down there. So if I press select... That's cool, so there's like a list of levels. So we can see that. Speed hacks. Let me turn the volume up a little bit. Turn on to reduce the slowdown. It may cause some issues depending on the emulator. Oh. That's a little bit janky, that. Change DK and Diddy's colours. Oh, I see. Oh, you can be Pink Kong if you want. Right, you know what? Let's do that. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll be Candy Floss Kong. Or, wait. No, it's not Candy Floss. Would you call it in America Cotton Candy? Over in the UK, we call it Candy Floss. Oh god. I don't think this is working. I don't know if it's the color option or if it's the speed hack that's doing this. Okay, give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna restart the game real quick. Right, I'm gonna chalk that up to the speed options being the problem. Yeah, look at that. Like, there's something wrong with the sprites. So I think it's the speed hack that's the issue. Now let's turn that back off. Also, you notice how the music is going slow when I'm like doing anything on this menu? Like, listen. Yeah, you want a nice chill version of this song to listen to? There you go. Lovely. Okay, now it's working. Yeah, the speed hack did fuck up with the sprites. I don't know why it did that. Right, so here it is. Here's Donkey Kong Land Colorized, and it actually does look pretty good. Like, it does look like the SNES version a little bit. So yeah, I do like this game, but it is one of those games that's a little bit janky. But for an early-ish Game Boy game, like I think this came out in like the mid-90s, I'd say this is pretty decent. It's not the worst thing ever. But it's also one of those games where it kinda suffers from like... Oh right, this takes you to a bonus room. It's also one of those games that suffers from screen crunch a little bit. Like sometimes you'll do like Leap of Faith to see if you can make it like over a gap. And you don't know what that fucking gap is because the camera doesn't scroll down to show you it. It's one of those games. Oh yeah, Rambi's in this as well. I don't know, I forgot how many animal buddies are in this version of the game compared to the SNES one. Also, that's a checkpoint, so if I die, I start back there. Due to the limitations of the Game Boy, Diddy Kong does not follow you around. Like, you see that tiny DK barrel in the bottom corner? That basically indicates that I have DK, or Diddy Kong, on standby. I think you can switch between them, hang on. Oh yeah, you can switch between them, just press select and there you go. I don't know if there's any differences between the two, truth be told. Okay, so I've got all the Kong letters, and I'm glad that I did because there's a very specific reason for that. So you would think, oh that's cool, you can save the game after every level. In the original Game Boy game, you can only save the game after you get the Kong letters. If you don't get all the Kong letters and finish the level, you cannot save the game. Isn't that fucking backwards? Like, what the hell? Hey there, Mark. Okay, so here's the snow level already. But only the second level of the game and we're already doing the snow one. I don't know if the colorized version fixes it, where you can save the game regardless, but in the original Game Boy game, you did have to find all the Kong letters. It was stupid. Oh yeah, this enemy is exclusive to this version of the game. Like, this is not in the SNES game, like the little flying pig. In fact, I believe on the box art render for this game, you can see the flying pig in it. Ah, bonus room. Oh. Ah. Didn't react in time. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Mark. Yeah, this game does look quite colourful. Look at me, I'm pink. For some reason, one of the colour palette options for Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong is pink. But you know what? Pink is good. I mean, I'm pink. Camera, please. I forgot what that Donkey Kong coin does. So imagine playing this. Imagine playing this on like a regular just black and white Game Boy and having to like try and discern the graphics with like 4 scales of grey. I mean, it's the way to design it, it kind of is possible, but it is not easy on the eyes, I'll just say that much. Now, Donkey Kong Land 1 and Donkey Kong Land 2 both have colorized versions where the fans actually looked at the games and like modified them to have like color. The third game actually has an official colorized version by Rare themselves, but the third one is like only released in Japan, like the colorized port of it. Thankfully someone did an English translation of that official colorized port, so when I eventually get to Donkey Kong Land 3 I can play that. Uh-oh. But yeah, my history with the Donkey Kong Land series, I had the first one growing up, I never played the second one. I think I did play it at some point on an emulator, like many years later, but I never like actually owned Donkey Kong Land 2. But I did have Donkey Kong Land 3, and I played that a lot on my Game Boy. In fact, you know what? I have a very specific memory with Donkey Kong Land on Game Boy, like Donkey Kong Land 3. Let's see, what would this be called? I don't know if anyone remembers these things. Let me see if I can find it. It's like an adapter or something you put on your Game Boy to like give you weird controls and stuff. Right, it doesn't look exactly like this, but I'll show you what I'm talking about, kind of, if I save this image. Right, so check this out. I didn't exactly have this, but when I played Donkey Kong Land 3 on the Game Boy Color back in the day, I had one of these kind of things. It was like a plastic accessory where you like clip it onto the Game Boy Color, and it makes the buttons a little bit bigger, and it also gives you kind of like a faux analog stick sort of thing, but it's not really an analog stick, it's just like a plastic stick that presses down on the D-pad directions, so it was a bit clunky, but, you know, my 10-year-old brain was like, oh, that's cool, it's like analog controls, like, that's how I saw it. So yeah, I remember having that when I played Donkey Kong Land 3 on Game Boy Color back in the day. So what is it, does that just mean the level is cleared? Also, I like how the title of the level is shown at the bottom there, because that didn't do that in the original game. Simian Swing. Well, what is going on with that? What is that? A rock? Something weird going on with that bush there. By the way, fun fact, some of the sound effects that were used in this game actually ended up getting repurposed as like a little Easter egg in Banjo-Kazooie. Like, you know how in Banjo-Kazooie, when you select your save file... Oh, I think these coins are extra lives. But yeah, in Banjo-Kazooie, when you select your save file, like, you've got save file 1, 2, and 3. I think save file number 2, like, you see Banjo and Kazooie, like, playing a Game Boy. Like, the sound effects that you hear coming from the Game Boy when you're highlighting that save file are actually taken straight from this game. So yeah, there's a fun fact for you. Got the extra life. Wait a minute, no, that's the extra life, so what are the DK coins for then? Weird. I'm not even sure what that is. Oh, it's file 3. Alright, file 2 is the cauldron, isn't it? It's like the fireplace, like them cooking. Con. I'm noticing the rope graphics looking a little bit funky there. And I don't mean Funky Kong funky. Question mark? Wait, what? Why was there a question mark there? Oh well. So we can't... I like how this cross-section is just called path. But yeah, we can't go that way, can't go that way, so we have to go up here instead. Deck trick. Oh hey, it's this music. Okay, Rose theme. Oh. Anyone know what the DK coins are for? But yeah, my plan is I will play through this entire game, and then in the future, near future, I will play the other 2 Donkey Kong Land Colorized games. Because I did stream all 3 Donkey Kong Country games, but I didn't stream all 3 Donkey Kong Land games. I forgot what those guys are called. Neckies, I think? I don't know why, because they've got long necks, I don't know. Oh! I thought I could jump through that platform. Fuck. Aye, aye. Oh, if you're wondering what those hearts are for, that's my lives counter. I don't know why they couldn't have just made it a number on the HUD, but yeah, that is how many lives I have. So if I die, one of those hearts goes away. It's weird. Why can I jump through that, but I can't jump through this? Makes no goddamn sense. Stop gravitating toward that rope, please. Boing. Oh yeah, there's another Rareware Easter egg in this game that I'm going to... Well, I can't really show it per se, but I do want to talk about it when the time comes. Which hopefully should be in the next 5 minutes. TNT. No. Oh. So that was a city area. I believe there's a whole world in this game that is just like, just a city area that is not in Donkey Kong Country. You know what I love? When you like free the other Kong out of the barrel and they just go fucking ascending into heaven. It's really funny looking. Yeah, New Donk City, exactly. It is a city that has like girders and stuff, so I guess it is kind of like that. I guess that's where Pauline lives. Oh! Gonna try a different Donkey Kong palette after this level. I've been using Candy Floss Cotton Candy Kong for a while. I just realised I made a pun. Cotton Candy Kong. There you go. Whoa, that's a very messed up barrel. Oh hey, fuck, what's this one called? Espresso? Oh, I had to mash the button. Con. Right, so because I didn't get all the letters, I did not get a save. Yeah, it's still like that in the colorized version. I'm gonna go this way. Fire trail. So yeah, the whole point of that level was just to get a bomb to bomb one of those two paths. Oh, I forgot to change colours, whoops. Oh. Fine. Oh, I thought he was going to turn backward there. Right. Let's try... Let's do blue. There you go, blue Kong. That's a cool little option to like change the colour palette of the player. Yeah, rolling toward enemies in this game is very risky. More often than not, you want to jump on them. Are you aware of Kirby's Dream Land 2 colorization? No, I was not actually. I did the colorized version of Kirby's Dream Land 1, but I didn't know about 2. Like, is that project complete? Because I might do that someday. It's still a work in progress. Right, well when that's complete, I will probably check it out then. Like, the last time I streamed Kirby's Dream Land... The last time I streamed Kirby's Dream Land 2 was when I played it through the Super Game Boy filter. Because that one kind of gives you some colours. Not, like, full colour support, but it gives you more colours than, like, you know, playing a black and white game on the Game Boy Color filter. Kind of like how, like, when you put, like, Donkey Kong 94 through, like, the Super Game Boy. Cog. I guess I'm not saving again. Missed the letter N for some reason. Oh. I'm always slow to react to that. Every time. Oh. There we go. X! Whatever that means. It already looks gorgeous. I don't doubt it. Kirby games always look nice in colour. Little shortcut here. That pretty much just took me halfway through the level. Oh! Oh, I see. You can only jump through that platform if the ladder is connected to it. I get it. Still very confusing though. Okay. Wait. Oh, was that the only Kong I had? I think those little blue guys that walk around with giant mouths are called claptraps. Not sure what the blue Kremlings that bounce on the spot are called though. What? Why didn't the camera go down? Yeah, that's kind of bullshit. You have screen crunch and then you have moments like that where it's come on. You really couldn't fucking move the camera down for me to, grab that rope? Thanks. Oh. I love the bounce sound effect in this game. So you'd think this game being... Oh. Wait, what? I'm supposed to go down here? Oh. Guess I was supposed to go down here. No. So you'd think this game, you know, being the Game Boy companion to Donkey Kong Country on SNES, you would think, oh, it's the exact same story, like King K. Rool stole the banana horde, you've got to go get it back. No, actually, the story's, very different. It's they wrote the story on the manual, and it's the fucking dumbest shit ever. In fact, I'm gonna show you it, hang on. So here is the story for this game. A challenge for Donkey Kong, I guess it says. Cranky Kong, aging video game pioneer and primate patriarch, swayed back and forth on his rocking chair as he harassed his grandape Donkey Kong and his little buddy Diddy Kong. I'm going to turn this down a little bit while I read this. Well, I've got to admit your last adventure was a bit more successful than I thought it would be, he jibbed. Of course, put a few fancy graphics and some modern music in the game, and the kids will buy anything nowadays. Donkey Kong and Diddy try to discreetly cover their ears as they stared out into the jungle surrounding Cranky's cabin. The old ape continued taunting. Back in our days, understand that we had extremely limited color palette to work with, and we still made great games. No way you could duplicate that feat today, Donkey, my boy. No siree! Cranky had been going on and on like this for what seemed like hours, and Donkey Kong had finally had enough. People like Donkey Kong Country for more than just the fancy graphics, you old coot, he snapped. The number of colours, the resolution doesn't make a difference. It was just plain fun. Yeah, and we worked hard fighting King K. Rool and his goons, Diddy chimed in. Both he and Donkey had the bumps and bruises to prove it. Cranky nodded his head knowingly. The two youngsters had predictably risen to the bait and swallowed it hook, line, and sinker. So you're saying an adventure like your one would be a success even on an 8-bit system like the Game Boy, for example, Cranky said slyly. That's right, DK exclaimed without hesitation. Diddy joined him in accepting the challenge. We'll even let the Kremlings steal the banana horde all over again, and this time we'll get it back on Game Boy, Diddy boasted. Hey, a golden opportunity to get DK's ridiculous guard duty training, he thought to himself. I'll believe it when I see it, Cranky scowled. I'll call old K. Rool and arrange everything. So apparently he has him on the fucking, speed dial or something. Donkey and Diddy looked at each other, realizing they had been set up. This time, the Kremlings will hide your bananas in around all new places around the island, Cranky continued gleefully. I'll tell the king to spare no expense to bring out some new tricks and foes for you two. No more cushy adventuring for you two, no siree! Donkey could barely contain his anger. He was hoping he would loaf around the treehouse tomorrow after all. The banana bowl was on. So after all, the banana bowl was on, but he wasn't able to let the old ape get the best of him. Bring it on, your old ape, bring it on! He was all he said I'm good at reading. As he stalked off to the treehouse, he was going to get some sleep for the adventure ahead. So yeah, that's the story. Like, it kind of takes place between Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, I guess. But yeah, I'll try to summarize it. Like, basically, Cranky was like, oh, you only were successful because you're playing on a 16-bit system. Do the entire thing again in 8-bit. And they're like, okay. It's so fucking stupid, I love it. Like, if I didn't show you that, you probably would have assumed, oh, it's just the identical story taken from Donkey Kong Country, but no. That's not at all what the story is for this game. Also, I'm losing a few lives here, so I gotta be careful. Love that screen crunch. Wait, I have to go upwards? Oh, no! The hell? Wait, what? Oh, I guess if I stand here, the one on the left doesn't spawn. Right, well, I can be a little bit less careful now because I've got an extra hit. Still gonna be careful though in case the camera fucks me over when I fall downwards. Right, checkpoint. But yeah, the fucking story makes no goddamn sense. It's amazing. I'm sure this is like common knowledge at this point, but for the couple people that don't know, in the Donkey Kong Country series, Donkey Kong is not the same Donkey Kong that was on like the old arcade games. Like, the Donkey Kong in the old arcade game became old, and that is Cranky Kong. Oh, why did I not hold forward enough? Like, I was worried I was going to bump into a zinger or something. Yeah, I'm doing kind of garbage right now. Whoa. Okay. Now we're fine. Oh god. Nice. Bonus. Oh, what? DK didn't spawn for some reason. I guess because I had nowhere to land, like I fell in the death pit after I got hit. That's kind of cheap. Nope. There we go. Whoa! Please don't do that. Yeah, the snakes are the bane of my existence right now. Really would rather they'd fuck off, but... What do you mean? What do you mean there was ground below me? Oh, that is cheap. Okay, now remember why I haven't played this game very often. Like, the screen crunch definitely does fuck you over sometimes like that. Oh. Oh boy, if I don't beat this level with all 4 Kong letters, I'm gonna go back a few levels. I just realised. Oh, I didn't even get the letter. Oh! I'm just gonna focus on finishing the level, and hopefully the next one I can get the Kong letters. It's gonna take my time, I guess. Love it. Love it. Oh. Actually, no, I can just do that instead. Wee. 8-bit faults. No! Oh, I didn't die. No, you fuck. How though? Gonna try to get the Kong letters so that I can, you know, save my progress. Okay, it's gonna start getting CBT in a minute. Oh. Oh. Fuck that momentum! Wait. Oh. Oh, okay. More lives. Guys, I think I found a way to grind lives, maybe. Yeah, keep missing. Right, now I know what those coins are for. Just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna try... Wait, did I get the K? Uh-oh. Yeah, I did, right. Just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna try and finish this level with the 4 Kong letters. Because I don't think I've done that in a few levels. Lovely. Good. Oh, you can actually leave, right? Well, this is it's becoming a shit show of a stream. I like Donkey Kong Land, but I forgot how unforgiving this game can be at times. Also, the physics are jank as well. Right? Ugh. Okay, why didn't DK come out of the barrel? I do believe I get to keep the Kong letters I picked up so far. Right, that was the letter I missed. There we go. So the checkpoints do save him in the letters you picked up so far. I always forget. Like, by the time I realise that's a 1-up, I'm too slow to react. But it's fine. It's fine, I got a bunch of lives anyway. Right, now I can save the game. That is such a stupid requirement though, isn't it? Right, there we go. Sadly, I've got to do this level from the beginning again, but you know what, it's fine. I have a lot more lives now. Oh, could have sworn I pressed jump there, but okay. For a moment there, I thought I was going to die because I kind of like fell like out of the camera's range there for a brief moment, or I was about to. Oh. So wait, if Cranky Kong ends up like arranging this whole like quote unquote challenge and he has like King K. Rool on speed dial to like, you know, tell him to go re-kidnap the banana horde, is Cranky Kong the real villain of this game? Like, think about it. Oh god. Quite a big jump there. KO! I'll be so happy when I finish this level. Right, I'm back to where I was before. Noticing a weird graphical glitch in midair. Yeah, I'm not risking that. You see how long I waited before I made the jump, and then I got fucked over by that snake? Fucking ridiculous, man. I'm so close to the end of the level, I can feel it. Like I'm almost at the G. Oh. Why? That thumbnail's very tight. I hope I don't get too whiny and noisy when I make these mistakes. To be fair, this game can be a bit brutal in its design. Like, Donkey Kong Country on SNES was by no means an easy game. It did have challenge to it, but in that game it feels a lot more fair. This game, it kind of feels a bit bullshit, you know? Get some more of those coins. Right, well, I know where I can grind for lives now when I, you know, have a bunch of coins and I'm running low. Oh. Checkpoint. Thank God. Is the G-Man up here? It is. Oh my god, I'm nervous. Yes! Oh, thank god I'm done with that level. And I got the Kong letter so I can save the game. Oh. Fuck that level. Right, Congo Carnage. I don't know why some of the background elements are kind of funky there, but that ship level was legit difficult. It was just the snakes. Oh. Okay, bye. Oh. Shit. Lovely. There we go. It's actually kind of hard to time that, but I'm glad that you can do the Mario World, like, start plus select thing to, like, leave a level. Alright, well, I've got a shit ton of lives now, so... Oh, yo. You know what I just noticed? I just noticed something funny. I don't know if you noticed this as well, but if you look really closely at this thing, it looks like it's got an angry face, kind of. It's kind of hard to explain what it is. Like, it looks like he's got a smirking mouth with like 2 eyes and like an angry eyebrow thing. It looks like an angry Goron. Not so much angry Goron as it is an evil Goron. Like he's plotting something. That one naughty gets me every time. Right, probably don't want to jump up there anymore. Also, hey there, Green. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm just gonna go down here. Oh, it's the metal barrel. Ah! Okay, well I guess it's not a metal barrel anymore, it's just fucking gone. So yeah, like I said, this game is quite infamous for its leap of faith moments where more often than not you get punished for like jumping up high and like trying to jump somewhere else from there. As you saw like just a minute ago. I see the sprites are all flickering a little bit. Right, just one letter to go. Oh, can I not get up there? No? Can DK get up there? Diddy Kong, I mean? I mean, Diddy Kong's initials are DK, so I guess I wasn't technically wrong. Oh. Never mind. Nice. I hope I didn't miss the G. Nope, there is. I thought I had to jump for it. Like, I thought the platform was below me. Fuck. Like, my instinct was to jump rather than continue hanging on. You know what, it's fine. This level is nowhere near as difficult as that ship one. Isn't... By the way, the lives counter at the bottom, like all the red hearts, isn't that massively distracting? Oh? Barrel? Okay then. Like, just look at all the hearts. What? Why? Yeah, that's what I said. Why couldn't they just put a number in the HUD? Right, here it comes. There we go. Yeah, that level was nowhere near as hard as that ship level I just did. We're still in World 1, by the way. Arctic Barrel Arsenal. Alright, moving on. Back to the snow area. So that barrel had to press the button to come out, so I'm guessing, yeah, it's going to be one of these levels. Press the A button at the right time or you're fucked. Let's change DK's palette, actually. Let's try Turquoise Kong. There we go. That's cool that you can change the colour. I will say this though, for Game Boy, even though it's got like many flaws to it, it's ambitious as fuck. There we go. Oh. It's fine, we're not dead. Ah, why did I jump? Panicked. That's why I jumped. Yep, changing his colour is a feature of the Colorized ROM hack. Oh god. Did I mention the physics in this game are jank as fuck? Because sometimes you have, like, crazy momentum when you bounce off of enemies, and other times you just don't have any momentum. There we go. I'm not dead yet. Nice. Kong! And there's the letter N. Oof. As if me fucking falling to my death wasn't enough. Oh shit. Do we have Dev in chat? Neat. Hi there, Agent Ape. I'm quite liking the colorization so far, it's really good. I do like that you can change Donkey Kong's colours. I've been like cycling through them every now and again. That's the second time I've had Dev in chat when it comes to playing a colorization project. Did you have a hand in colorizing the second Donkey Kong Land game, or is it just the first one? Because I do plan to do Donkey Kong Land 2 eventually. Oh god. Oh nice, you did the second one as well, that's awesome. Let's change the colour actually. By the way, do you know, since you're the one that made this, or like worked on it, do you know what RetroArch core works best for the speed hack? Because I tried it in VBAM and it kind of fucks up the sprites. Let's do Green Kong. Gambit, I have not tried that. I can give that a try. I'll finish this level first and I'll switch cores. Oh, nice. That was close. Skill shot. Oh god. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna be one of these levels now. If I keep racking up these bananas here, I should be able to get an extra life. Yeah, there you go. I still find that the lives counter in this game weird as fuck, where it's like, okay, instead of a number, it's just, here's a line of hearts. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Be careful not to fucking fall. Oh, nice. Oh, it's fine. I think that was the last enemy. I hope. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think the worst level I've played so far is that one ship level with all the snakes on the ropes. That took so fucking long for me to get through. Right, I'm gonna switch cores. Give me 1 second here. Just, let's see. How do I do this? Set core association. Right, there it is, Gambit. Right, let's try that. Oh, wait a minute. Something's funky here, let me fix it. I'm gonna throw this up for a minute. Where is it? I'm just gonna put that up for 1 second while I fix this because there is something weird going on that I need to correct. You know what's great about RetroArch? Like, it's a really advanced, like, program, but it has like 10 billion different options. So you try to remember, oh, what option does this one thing, and you have to like go through everything to find it. So I need to like fix the resolution because the resolution's all kind of fucked up. Yeah, RetroArch is. I do love it for like, being a multiple, like a multi-solution sort of thing, but in terms of like exploring the options, it's not fun. Let's see. Where is it? Settings, maybe? Video settings? Scaling? Oh wait, I think I found it. Maybe. No? Core provided? Right, there we go. Right now it looks fine. Sorry about that. Almost done. Just need to do one last thing. I need to add that to my core override thing so it doesn't fuck it up later. And core options. Right. Okay, sorry about that. Here we go. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, Stream Deck, what are you doing? My Stream Deck is acting up. I can't get rid of the please stand by. I'm trying to fix it. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. Thanks for being patient. Oops. Wait a minute. Oh, hang on a second. God damn it, the buttons are all fucked up. Like, A is not where I want it to be. One moment, please. Sorry about this, everyone. Why the fuck is A on that button? Right, let me just switch that around. Yeah, put A there, and put the B button on there. Right. There we go. I hope that fixed the problem. No, the sprites are still fucked up. So here's the boss fight, it's just stingrays in midair for some reason. Oh. Flying stingrays. By the way, there's a fun little bit of trivia regarding this particular song, which I will explain in a minute, because I want to give you an audio thing to go with it. Also, I like how all my lives got taken away from me. There we go. Sadly, the sprite thing is still not working correctly. Right, tricky tempo. Oh. I tend to use RetroArch for when I do stuff like this, just because, you know, billion options aside, it's the more convenient thing for me just to, like, you know, load anything into. But yeah, when it comes to me, like, having to, like, configure something individually, it can be a nuisance. I didn't get a save after beating that boss, did I? I guess not. Also, I might as well quickly tell you about... So, there is an Easter egg. It's not really an Easter egg, it's more so just a little reference. So, that boss music, you held it for like a minute. It auto-saved after bosses. Right, that's good. So, that music in particular was, I believe it was composed by David Wise, who ended up reusing that song for a later Rareware game. I don't know if anyone's played this game, it's called Blastcore. Let's see if I can find this song in particular. Like, the song was repurposed for one of the levels in that game. Let's see if I can find the song in question. I think it might be... I don't know which one it is. Maybe if I type in Donkey Kong, it will narrow it down for me. It's called Scaries. Right, hang on. Right, so listen to... Here's the song, I think. Oh, there is. I fucking love Blastcore, it's such a good game. I need to stream that at some point. I have the Rare Replay collection, I could play through that. I would love for them to put that on NSO. Oh! Got to remember there's a 1-up sitting there. So yeah, you get the idea. Yeah, I would agree that Blastcore is a seriously underrated classic. It can be one of those games that can be stressful as fuck, but it's also got a ton of fun to it. Like, my favourite vehicle in that game is like... I don't know what you call the vehicle, but it's like... kind of a dirt truck or something, and it's like... It has this like drifting system where if you hit anything from behind while drifting, it pretty much just destroys any buildings instantly. And it's like the most satisfying thing ever. And there's like entire missions and levels designed around using that technique. And then the post-game's pretty fun as well, because there's like extra planets you can go to. Like, the first time I played that game and finished the main story, and then the post-game started, and it was like, okay, here's the moon, and I'm like, what the fuck? You can go here. Yeah, I need to like stream fucking Blast Corps. It's been too long. I don't know the last time I played that game. I think it was like almost a decade ago. So yeah. Again, I've got the Rare Replay collection, so that might be something I will consider for the future. Oh, hey Ramby. Haven't seen you for a while. Oh, that's fine, I didn't die. Oh god, but I almost did there. DK! Donkey Kong! Would love it if they made another Blast Corps or Jet Force instead of bringing back their well-known IPs. You know, I've never played Jet Force Gemini. I've heard it's one of those games that if you didn't grow up with it, it's kinda hard to get into. Like, I've been kind of afraid to touch that game in case it doesn't really do anything for me. Like, I played most of Rare's, like, NES and... Not NES, sorry. Like, I played most of Rare's SNES and N64 games. But that's, like, one of the few games I've not touched, oddly enough. So here's the first proper water level of the game. Oh... Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a pain to grab. Oh god. So the main struggle you run into with colorization of the Donkey Kong Land games is that the pre-rendered backgrounds really don't split up cleanly into colorable tiles. So some level archetypes just wasn't much I could really do about it. Okay. I did notice like a glitch in the jungle where there was just like this one part in the background that was like differently coloured from the rest of it. I don't know if that was a VBA-M thing because I saw it when I was using that core. I haven't done a jungle level since switching to Gambit. You know what's another rare game that I've never played, but I've heard it's got a bit of a cult following? Grabbed by the Ghoulies for the Xbox. Again, it's on the Rare Replay collection, but I've never touched it. On the Rare Replay collection, I've mostly just played games that I like, that I know. Like Conker's Bad Fur Day and whatnot, and the Banjo games. Cog. Well, I'm not saving that after this level. Like, I remember seeing a video about, like someone did a YouTube video about Grabbed by the Ghoulies and how it's, like, this really, like, ingeniously designed, like, beat-em-up. Because of how you, like, use the items to, like, clear out the rooms of, like, enemies and stuff. I forgot who did that video, but it looked good. And I did like the talk of like the game design and why it works so well in that game. So we're just getting a bunch of water levels now by the looks of things. Something tells me I missed the letter O. No. Oh, there's the O. Oh, I missed the K though. Fuck. I think I know what the letter K is. Yep, I had a feeling. You added an animation to the starfish in the background. Oh yeah, the eyes move. That's cool. Not worth it. Oh! Fucking clownfish. Good. Bet you there was nothing down there I needed. Nope. No letter, nothing. Right, one letter left. I would like to actually save the game this time. The G wasn't back there, was it? No, I hope not. Fuck. But yeah, for a Game Boy game, it's ambitious as fuck. But obviously there are some like issue with like screen crunch and like trying to react to certain enemies just off the screen. Like you have to be really careful in this game. Alright. No! How the fuck am I avoiding all this shit? I'm not going for that other coin. I feel like if I go for that third coin there, I'm gonna get fucking, like, obliterated. by one of those spinning spike wheels. Right, we have a path that we can bomb. Chomp's Coliseum. Guess there's a bomb barrel at the end of this level, and then we double back and use it. The code is legitimately so impressive for Game Boy. It basically refreshes the entire sprite VRAM every frame and still runs without a hitch. Yeah, the fact that this game runs at 60 FPS and looks like this is nothing short of a technical, like, you know, achievement for the system. Like, I do acknowledge that it is just, you know, a miracle that this game even runs and looks like this as it does. And again, this game came out like early to mid 90s, I think, like 94 if I had to guess. Oh god. Right, well, goodbye. Oh. There is. Alright, cool. Right, now I can blow up that path. Nautilus Chase. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but the little level titles that show up in the corner when you select a level, that's specific to the colorization hack, right? Because I do not remember that being a thing in the original game. Those names are taken from the manual. Oh, that's cool. The only thing I know about the manual, like, I haven't really properly read through it, but the only thing I know about that manual is, like, the story. Which, I don't know if you were here for that earlier, but I, like, read the story of this game. And it's so stupid. So we have Shellder here. Oh no. Also added the barrel in the UI in the bottom right. Was that not always there? Alright. I thought that was always a part of it, unless you mean you changed the graphic itself. The first game had no indicator for when you had a Kong in reserve. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool that you retroactively added it back in. Don't know if I've missed a letter so far. Oh. Oh god, he still chased me. Oh, come on, really? Gotta keep moving. At least I hit the checkpoint, but yeah, this is certainly a level. This is a very long level, holy shit. You'd think I would have found the letter G by now, but no, that's the letter N, so still got one letter to find. Not that it's gonna matter, because I don't have enough to save the game. Oh. KN. Swirlwind Storm. Also, nice little touch with the fire in the background there. I don't know if that graphic was there in the Game Boy version. Oh, wait. You cannot remember. Fair enough. Oh. Rare reused this song in the Game Boy Color's Donkey Kong Country. You know, I've never played that version of Donkey Kong Country. I heard that one was... It was faithful, but it also had, like, physics issues or something, where it didn't feel exactly the same as the SNES game, so it was kind of hard to play if you're like used to the SNES one. Like your muscle memory on the SNES game kind of fucks you up on the Game Boy Color one. I thought I was gonna fall off that ledge there by accident. Oh! I hate how much momentum you have when you bounce forward like that. It's kind of jarring. Really? Okay, there we go. Screen crunch is a big issue on that game, especially for the minecart levels. Yeah, I can kind of see that being an issue. Oh. Okay then. I love how Diddy Kong grabbed the G on the way out. Seabed Showdown. I believe this is the boss. In fact, if you look closely, you can actually see what the boss is. Like it's on the bottom right of the screen here. But of course, being on the Game Boy, it's much smaller in person. I guess I have to get it to shoot this thing. Ah. Right. Makes sense. But... nice, like, Atari sound effects. Oh, fuck. You know I keep doing that while I keep hitting the ceiling? Because the background doesn't make it clear that I can, like, go a little bit higher than that. Like, because this line here is the ceiling. I thought the line above that was the ceiling. Oh. Don't know how many hits this thing takes. Ah. There we go. Pothole Panic. I'll do a couple more levels. How many worlds does Donkey Kong Land 1 have? Like 4? Four worlds, right, so I'm just up about halfway now. Oh yeah, you can crouch walk in this game. You can make me do the duck walk! Cool, huh? Oh. Fuck. Lovely. Blasting through the fucking wall. God, Rambi just drops like a fucking rock when you jump with him. Like, it's so jarring, he has like next to no physics. Oh, it's this guy. I forgot what that guy's called, Clobber or something. By the way, all the Kremlings in Donkey Kong begin with the letter K. Like, that's the theme of them, they all start with the same letter. Oh. Alright, you take care, Marks. Thanks for watching. Alright. Why did I do that? I accidentally let go of the B button and press it again. Can I reset the tire position? Oh, you can? Right. I guess that's to prevent you from getting stuck or soft locked. There we go. I love when you switch characters, there's like a corny little like star effect behind them. But that's kind of funny. I know that was part of the original game, I remember that back in the day. But yeah, in terms of like the Donkey Kong Land trilogy, Donkey Kong Land 2 is the one I have the least experience with. Ooh. There's something up there. I don't know if DK's hitbox is bigger, maybe he can reach that? No? Damn it. I bet the letter G was in that bonus room. Mountain Mayhem. Land 2's physics are so much better. That's good to hear. I remember playing a lot of Donkey Kong Land 3 on the Game Boy Color back in the day. Like, because by the time I picked up, like, Donkey Kong Land 3, I had the Game Boy Color system. Hey there, Discharge. Oh! It'll be nice to, like, move on to better platforming physics after this game, because this game is... I don't want to say the game itself is hot garbage, but the physics do kind of feel that way. Like, I swear sometimes it feels like you're playing a bootleg game. Like, has anyone ever heard of a bootleg NES game called Super Donkey Kong? Or Super Kong, I think it might be called. Like, that one is basically like a really shitty NES interpretation of Donkey Kong Country. Oh. Oh! Oh, God. Well, that's fun. Oh, God. The physics are so good, but the level design is boring. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I forgot if Donkey Kong Land 3 controls good, but I think it did. I remember enjoying my time with that one. Oh god, the physics. Three runs on the same engine as 2. Right, well I guess that explains it then, yeah. Nice. Right, here's Espresso. Nice. Wow, that's a very well hidden letter O. You really have to go out of your way to get that one. How do I get off this? Ah. It's the select button that gets off it. That lets you get off it. Well, I'm glad that it gives me an extra hit. Oh! I'm glad that you get like an extra hit if you get hit while riding Rambi. Definitely helps. Oh no! Ah! And now I've got to do this whole bit without Rambi, so that's fantastic. Let's see, so 3 runs on the same engine as 2, to the point where I could port my quality of life hack code to 3. I just haven't had the time to really play test it. I don't know if you'll end up having that done by the time I get around to 3, but I was planning on playing the officially, like, Japanese Game Boy Color port. How do I explain this? Like, Rare ended up colorizing the third game and releasing it only in Japan, but someone actually did an English translation of that, so that was the one I was going to end up playing. But if you end up, like, you know, finishing that before then, I might just play that instead, because I'm always down for quality of life options. Oh shit. God, that screen crunch! I'm guessing the G's in here. Yep, there is. Right, now just to finish the level. Is that enemy coming back? Oh, thank God. Yeah, that level wasn't too much fun. I think I'll do one more level before I move on to the next game tonight. I could probably get this done in like 2 streams, maybe. Oh hey, it's a cloud level. Oh God. Wait, what? Oh, that's stupid. It's a very weird looking level. It's like we're in the clouds, but there's also like heart diamonds in the background. Like diamonds covered in hearts. Or whatever the fuck those are. I like how that just leads nowhere, but it takes you to a bonus room anyway. This level seems mercifully short. Like, because I've already got 3 of the 4 letters. Like, the Kong letters are usually a good indicator of how long you've got left in the level. Like, once you reach G, you know you're pretty much at the final part of the level. That's a death. Oh! Oh boy, this is where I'm gonna die a lot, isn't it? Oh, miss. Got it. Huh, the G's not in this room. There's the G. Oh, what the fuck? Thanks, camera. I think the camera is the real villain of this game. It's not Cranky, it's not K. Rool. It's the fucking camera work. Okay, note to self, don't fucking go for that again. Okay, here we go. Got it. Just don't fucking die. Just don't die, foreheads. I am not even gonna attempt to jump for that coin. Don't need it, don't want it. Oh! I didn't know I was gonna do that! I thought I had to go down and over. I didn't think it was gonna fucking kill me if I went down there. Oh, this level started off easy, now it's bullshit. Is there a hitbox difference between those two, or are the hitbox size identical? Because I instinctively go for Diddy Kong in the hopes that I get hit less. But I don't know if that ultimately makes a difference. Got it. Oh, that fucking jump man though. Right, here we go. Oh my god. Right, I think that's a good place to stop. I really... Game's still fun, don't get me wrong, but Jesus, these level designs at times. Right, so I think that's a good place to stop for now. I saved my progress, and I'm a little bit over halfway through the game, and hopefully I can finish this next time. Can do it in like 2 parts maybe. And then eventually I will do Donkey Kong Land 2, the colorized version, and then I'll do... I don't know which version of DK Land 3 I'll do, I guess I'll figure that out. But yeah, that was fun, I enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play this. Oh, I think I fucked up the menu by soft resetting. But yeah, very nice colorization hack, I'm enjoying like what you did with it. So yeah, thank you very much for stopping by and watching me play this. So yeah, more Donkey Kong Land either later this week or sometime next week.